One of the questions I get asked the most about YouTube from new creators, from creators that already have channels, is how do you get anything done if you're filming? How do you get stuff done? If you're doing a big project and you want to film it, and it could be small project too, could be changing a tire. If you film it, it's going to take you forever. How do you get things done and still film, still get your filming done? Well, that's what I want to talk to you guys about today, because the answer is you don't. Let me say this in a gentle way. Making YouTube videos, if you want to do that for a living, it's the quickest guarantee that you'll never get anything done in your life. If you want to film something as simple as making a loaf of bread, it's going to take you hours to really get a great film out of each step. Get the lighting right, get the shots right. If it might take you 20 minutes to make a loaf of bread, if you're going to film it, it's probably going to take you 5 hours. So there's a lot of wisdom in that, and that's what I really want to talk to you guys about today. If you're doing YouTube for a living, if you want to make videos that are going to last for years and years, that millions of people can watch and enjoy and get stuff out of, give up right now on the idea of ever getting anything done in your life. Instead, what I want you to do is I want you to switch your focus from getting projects done, getting activities done, getting whatever you're filming done. And I want you to adopt a new perspective, a new mindset about approaching YouTube videos. It's a very simple way to look at things. It could make all the difference in your channel, in your journey, your YouTube career. And it's just this. Stop thinking of yourself as a person that does X, Y, and Z. Start thinking of yourself as you're a YouTuber, and X, Y, and Z are the subjects that you're going to cover in your upcoming videos. So your job is not to change a tire and film it on the fly. Your job is to make a great video about how to change a tire. Now, it sounds pretty simple, but there's a lot to that. Let me unpack this for just a second. If you're going to do something like bake a loaf of bread or change a tire, and the idea comes to your mind like, oh, I should film this, you're probably always just going to be doing a half-hearted job of filming, because what you really started out with is saying, I want to do this thing, I want to do that thing, and I'm going to film it. Well, really, you should look at it like, I am a YouTuber. My job today is to create this film, this video, and this thing is what I'm going to make my subject. It's what I'm going to make my video about. That way you've stopped this cycle of thinking, I can't get anything done if I'm filming. Filming is getting in the way. Filming takes forever. Filming slows me down. Filming makes everything in my life take 10 times as long. Well, yeah, it's gonna. Stop thinking that way and think, I'm going to put my effort, my time, my attention into creating a great film, a great video. So as opposed to, I'm changing a tire and I'm filming, you say, I'm filming today. My subject is changing a tire. A simple mindset change, but it's so profound. It really is. Because it switches your mindset from being, I'm an amateur filmmaker and I want to do this thing and film it, to, I'm going to approach this like a professional. I'm just here to film. This activity is my subject. This project is my subject. Today I'm working on a video for my main channel, Bush Radical. I'm building a super heavy duty set of shed doors for my storage shed. I built that shed, I think 2 years ago. And then I also had a film of building a lean-to addition on the back side of that shed. Those videos have done great. I think the shed build itself is over a 2 million view video. And honestly, that shed, I probably could have built that shed in 2 days. But filming it took me probably 8, maybe 9 days, because everything takes forever when you're filming. But even though I did want to build the shed, I did. That was what I wanted to do. As somebody that's doing YouTube professionally, I made sure that I got the shot. I moved the camera. I adjusted the focus. I zoomed and zoomed out. And everything took absolutely forever. Today, I'm putting a set of doors together. Big, heavy, 1.5 inch thick, solid wood plank doors, metal bands across them. You're going to look like castle doors by the time I'm done. And I'm on day 2, and, and I haven't got anything done. I probably have 5 minutes worth of usable footage. I had to run to town to get some steel because I was going to use steel I had, but I couldn't cut it straight with my portaband, etc., etc. But I got the shots. So I may have 3, 4, 5 minutes at the most of usable footage once it's all edited down, but that's all right. Because the important thing is not to get the doors built. The important thing is to make a useful, watchable video about getting the doors built. I've been wanting to build a set of doors for this shed for 2 years. There's been no doors on my shed for 2 years. It's like I've been doing other things, right? But now that I've got around to it, I'm going to have a week into building 2 doors. And if it wasn't for filming, if I had all the materials on site, I could do the whole job in probably 4 hours-ish. Maybe a little longer than that. But the people who watch my channel, they don't care how long it took. They don't care that it took me 8 times longer than it should have. What they're going to care about is that the video is enjoyable to them, is useful, gives people ideas, shows people maybe a new way to build a door that they hadn't thought about before. And honestly, it's not maybe the best video concept. It's going to be difficult to title that video. It's going to end up being called something like Heavy Duty Do-It-Yourself Shed Doors or something like that. I'm going to try to title that video so that it has the broadest appeal to the widest audience. Not necessarily my fans, but the world at large. Hopefully it'll be universally useful to X amount of people. But nobody's going to care that it took me a week to build these doors. What they're going to care about is the video useful to them? And even if it takes a week to film and it ends up being a 15, 20-minute video at the most, I want it to be good. The whole thing, every minute, every shot, everything should be watchable. It should be enjoyable. It should give people ideas. It should be inspiring. It should be educational. It should show people a way to do something that they can do on their own shed, on their own garage. It doesn't make any difference how long it takes me to get it done. So, if you want to succeed on YouTube, one of the quickest ways to do it is to shift your mindset. Stop thinking about bringing your camera along as an afterthought. Stop thinking about, oh, I'm in the middle of something. I should film some of this and put it up. Stop thinking about filming, running your camera as a distraction, as a handicap in your progress in whatever it is you're doing. And think of it from a professional standpoint. You are a YouTuber, and your job is to make the best videos you can. And when you make that switch, just a mental switch, it's just a perspective switch. When you make that switch, it could change everything for you. As opposed to having 15 projects you want to knock out in the next week and you're just doing a real sloppy, quick job, handheld shots, and oh, here I'm doing this. Say, no, I'm only just going to get one of these done. And I'm going to take all the time in the world necessary to make the best video about this project, this activity, whatever it is. Try this on just a couple videos and get back to me. Let me know if it didn't make a big difference. If you didn't turn out a better finished product that you were more happy with, that more people watched, more people liked, better audience retention, more thumbs up, all the goodies. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name's Dave Whipple. I'll see you on the next one.